When terrible things come upon us. Job arose, tore his robe, shaved his head, and he fell to the ground and worshipped. Job 1:20. Job was devastated. Imagine losing all your children and possessions in one swoop. The grief, complete destruction. It would be horrible enough to lose one child. More trouble followed Job. He became covered with painful boils. He lost all he had, and still praised God. Wow! How many of us can do this when the most terrible things come upon us? Is Job's pain your pain today? Have you lost it all and reached the end of your rope? Are you flat on your face with grief, covered in sackcloth and ashes? Do you ask why? What did I do? How have I sinned? Why am I being judged and not spared this anguish? You may never know the full answer to these questions. Our loving God is a sovereign God. You can be certain that God is not unjust or evil. He cares about you. He feels your pain. There is a reason and a meaning for your great calamity, and Almighty God will use it to strengthen you and glorify Him. It's important that you go through your suffering with Him and believe Christ will heal you. Don't stuff your feelings or deny the pain. Your tragedy is real. Don't let the well-intentioned bad advice of your friends anger or distract you from Jesus. Job's friends tried to explain his catastrophe and console him, but they didn't really help. Hear your friends, but keep your focus on the balm of Gilead, Christ. Job said, "Shall we indeed accept good from God, and shall we not accept adversity?" Job 2:10. We cannot escape this life without sorrow and grief. Adversity comes. We all die. We all suffer. God the Father must have grieved His Son, even though this was planned from the beginning. The Father and the Son are both acquainted with pain. The two of them are one. My dear friend, I pray that you are comforted in this and by Him who suffered for us so that we can share in His glorious kingdom someday. A kingdom where there will be no sorrow. Every tear will be wiped away. You will be consoled and understand why. Your questions will be answered. Your closure will come. And the Lord restored Job's losses. Indeed, the Lord gave Job twice as much as he had before. Job 42:10. Job got his health and wealth back. God even blessed him with more sons and daughters. And Job died old and full of years. Does this mean that you will be completely restored in this life like Job? Maybe, maybe not. But eventually, you will in heaven and all eternity. That's God's promise.